Was the British Empire a hyperpower? There have been some really powerful empires in the past, lots of them spanning over massive territories, and each have their own stories of glory and victory and their eventual downfall. So despite these massive empires, only one has really been considered as an hyperpower, and that is today's question: was the British Empire a hyperpower? When judging if a country is a regional power, a superpower, or even a hyperpower, there's a success criteria that we nearly all follow all the time. Those commonly being influence, political strength, military strength, size, and economic strength. There is no doubt that Britain was strong on all these factors, and no one can deny the fact that Britain was a superpower. Something I can't stress enough was that Britain was everywhere. Wherever you were, you always felt the presence of the British Empire. Whether you were in North America, Central America, South America, Europe, Africa, Asia, or Oceania. So with a big, flexible navy, it could get anywhere it wanted amongst the seas. It especially made it dominant in overseas trade. I think no country compares to influence like the British Empire. Even the USA can't project power like Britain could back then. It's also put Britain in a position of dominance over the world. But if we were to imagine a hyperpower, could they be more influential than Great Britain? I think that Britain, in terms of influence, is a hyperpower. I think the British military was perfect for its time. Its brilliant navy would take some professional soldiers to a place to easily colonise, and it was very simple. Also, because it didn't interfere in any European wars until World War I, it meant it didn't really need to do mass mobilisation and could normally keep a small professional army. I think in terms of military strength, although Britain is up there, it's not the best. We've definitely seen better militaries throughout history, as Britain's main strength was power projection, how it could get nearly every single corner of the globe with its military. However, I think its military doesn't match up to the standards of what we would classify a hyperpower. And although close, the British Empire is not a hyperpower in military strength. I think economy was a no-brainer. Britain was pretty much the Industrial Revolution. Also, with a resource-rich empire, it could very easily obtain money through trade. So there isn't really much on this part of the question, as Britain is obviously an economic powerhouse. At its economic height, you could definitely say that Britain was an economic hyperpower. Scoring 2 out of 3, yes, I do think the British Empire was a hyperpower.